Hi strangers, yes, it's day 2 of doing the dollhouse today, so please come with me and find out what happens. Hi strangers, yes, we are back on the dollhouse again today, and today I'm going to try and prime off some of these windows on this building. I'm planning to give this a prime in some white paint. But before that, I do need to try and take off all these windows and doors. So come with me and see what happens today. Let me take you down here. So as you can see, this is the roof. And there's plastic windows on here. These, I think, are going to get in the way for me doing priming and painting of the outside and the roofing and things. So my first plan today is to try and take these windows off. I'm not sure how they're attached, so we're going to find out together. It's my first time doing something like this, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too difficult. Okay, so I have got a flat. I use knives for everything, so bad. But I was thinking I might be able to just find a corner and lift it up slightly. So I don't want to damage it. So I'm just going to give it a little go to see whether we can get it off. I think it's stuck on with glue. Maybe I should try it from the other side. Maybe I'll try and push them off. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to break them. They are stuck on so well. Wow, that's one way of doing it. Jeez, it flew across the room. One window off. So that's the first window off. It is just a plastic window. So I'm hoping to get some really posh windows for this eventually. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I did cut myself a few times doing that. I got a big cut there. So fun. But the windows are out and we can now have a look to see what we're left with here. Okay, so it does have some little, I think they're called dowels. So the bits of like wood that's sticking out here on the edges. That is not what I was expecting. I thought they were just glued on. So we should be able to take the little dowels out as well. They're just pulling out, so that's good. And yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea to take the windows out before we try and paint it and things. I think I might need to get some pliers to take these little dowels out of here. But the windows I am planning are going to be really fancy windows. Or I might make all these ones in the attic all circle with crosses inside. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing yet. But it feels good to have got a start on the windows. So we've got lots more windows to go. Let's start on the next ones. These are really glued in well. I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I've got bleeding knuckles and everything. Aha, aha, I found a gap. Yes. 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 Oh, wow, I'm flying. I wonder if the door is that easy to take off. It just, wow, this is so fun. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I was hoping they're all going to be that easy, but I don't think they're going to be. Let's try this side. I've been having dreams about this thing, and my mind's been going crazy about what I can do with this. Oh, I got it. I got it. I don't want to damage the woodwork on the outside, so I'm trying to be very careful. Oh, easy, easy. Oh, there you go. This is so fun, actually. I don't know where the door went. There it is. And I thought it'd be really good because I can measure these up and see what size we need to get for the windows and the doors as well. And then we'll go online and we'll have a look to see what ones we can get replacements for. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this bottom one down here next. There we go. So there, the windows off of there, the windows off of there. Just got 2 more windows left to go. Thank goodness. Whew. I'll find a little gap. These are stuck down really well, these ones. Let's try and maybe loosen them up on the other side first a bit. That wasn't me. Okay, this one sadly broke at the bottom. Oh, I was hoping to like keep them, and maybe I was gonna like, I've had so many ideas. I'll go over them in a minute with you. Just take this last one off. Okay. So there we go. All the windows are officially out. I've never been so scared in my life. My goodness. Okay, now we have all of our windows and outside doors that were plastic. And yeah, now I'm getting a nicer base down so I can start like undercoating and things like that. But I think it's looking really cool. I can't wait to find some really beautiful windows to put in here. And I'm going to measure all these now and try and find something else to replace them with. I am still questioning because it has plastic hinges as well at the top. I'm wondering if I can replace them because they're very yellow up front and it's going to be very hard to paint a hinge as well. So if you guys have got any ideas about where I can get some hinges for a dollhouse, I would love to know. Okay, so here are our windows and I'm going to talk to you about the ideas I've got. First of all, I'm going to take some measurements. So we have 3 windows that are square and then we have 5 windows that are longer. So I think, let's do it in is centimeters better? I'm not sure. So they are exactly 7.5 centimeters across. So what I'm gonna do is, because I always forget stuff, so what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna draw around my windows. So I've got, so I can write down how big these are.
Feet with silent noise. Is it love or is it fear? In the dollhouse, nothing's clear.
So I've written down it's 7.5 centimeters down and then across for 3 of them. So I'm gonna put ×3. I have such a bad memory. I find doing stuff like this helps me just trigger my memory. Okay, and then sadly I did break one of these windows. But again, now I'm going to draw around this. Also, I thought this would come in handy if I go around some antique shops. And I can take this with me then. So I don't have to take a tape measure with me. I could just pull out this piece of paper and know if it's going to fit in this space. Okay. So let's measure that now. .5 centimeters. And I think it's going to be 7.5 across as well, so let's find out. Might be smaller. We can measure from the top. 8.5 centimeters across this part. And then I'm going to do the smallest part as well, which is 7.5. Now we're going to do the door as well. Hopefully I've got enough space to draw around this as well. And I'm going to draw on the inside of the door as well, because that's how big the hole needs to be. Okay, so here's the door I've drawn here. I'm going to give that a measure as well. .18 centimeters. 7.5 centimeters. And then the step at the bottom is 11 centimeters. Okay, so I've measured all the bits. I've drawn up a quick diagram of the sizes of things in case I go out hunting around shops for doll pieces and windows and things. Okay, let me tell you the other thing I had planned as well. I hate throwing things out, especially when they're plastic. Another idea I had was to completely pull these apart or to completely remake them. I was thinking maybe of taking out all these little panels here and then getting some clay and coming over the top of this and building up a whole new shape structure, so I can make these bigger at the top with some clay, and I could change the shape of here maybe into a Gothic looking shape. So there's my ideas I've got. I'm really liking the idea of just using these windows and adding onto it to save throwing them out or making waste, and reusing, of course. So that's my idea. So if I was to get clay, I would just build up over the top of this. I've never done that on top of plastic before. I'd love to know, have you guys ever built up clay on top of plastic, and does it work okay? I would love to know.
In the dollhouse, whispers creep. Silent shadows never sleep. Candy eyes and porcelain skin. What nightmare world are we in? Goth doll house, never know if it's right or just for show. Haunt or charm, the choice is yours. Behind every tiny door.
So as you can see, I've taken out all the windows now, and we've got up some measurements. So I thought it'd be really fun to take a look around to see what kind of window options we might have. Okay, let me scooch over. I've been looking around on the internet like you do, and first of all I spotted these. So these are just like the windows that we just taken off, but I believe they're wood or resin or something. So we can go with that option. The sizes seem to all be exactly the same size as our windows, so that would be a really easy just swap over to some new ones. But of course, I like things a bit more complicated than that. Okay, so next we have these ones. So these ones are quite a plain arched window, and I thought these would look really nice for the house. It's not too much, but then we could go completely over the top and get windows like this. I know, but I'm not sure it's gonna suit this house, and but still they make me very excited to make different things in the future. So yeah, so we do have some options. I found these ones as well. These are a tiny bit bigger than my measurements, but I think there might be space for them still. And yeah, so we have got lots of things to think about on what kind of way we want to go with this still. I still have not come up with a complete thought in my mind. I thought after I looked around at some bits and bobs, it might help me make up my mind of what kind of building house I want to make. And so yes, now the windows are all out, I can concentrate on finding windows, doors, and then maybe I can start with the planning the insides of each room, which I'm thinking of drawing up a kind of idea, doing some drawings of each of the rooms so I can decide on what I want to do. Of course, this is all really fun to me, so we've got lots of things to do. And of course there's flooring, wallpapers, rugs, pictures. There's just so much, and it's so fun. So thank you so much for coming along and watching the whole first part of this video, and I will see you next time. And please don't forget, be weird, be yourself, and be different, because otherwise you're just extremely boring. And I'll see you later. Goodbye. Have a really lovely day.